Okay, and so today we have our Akko green fog switches. So these actually just arrived today. So I'm gonna unbox it and show you guys. Let me just cut the tape here. Okay. So these are the green fog switches. And on the back, we have some information. So this is a linear switch. 60 grams of operating force, 70 grams at the bottom out force. So these are the materials. So I actually got these on, I found a sale on AliExpress. I paid for 3 boxes of 45 switches for about 38. So that's like $38 for 135 switches, which rounds out to about 28 cents, 30 cents a switch. Let me see how can I, the best way to open this. Okay. So it actually comes in a little box. Let me move my keyboard away. Okay. Okay, let's see what we have. So we have, let's see, 369 by 5, yep, for 45. So I have to say that these, the presentation of these switches are actually way better. You know, you get a plastic hard box and they're all neatly arranged. Better than some of the switches that I've bought. They are like 3 or 4 times the price. So we are gonna need, there's 60 plus switches on this. So what I've done just now is actually I've unboxed another one of these. And I've installed one of the switches in my keyboard just to test it out. But now I'll just go through the, show you guys the entire installation steps. So as you can see, I've already took out one switch. So, okay. So as you can see, let me just put this aside first. And we will get to work on the keyboard itself. So, okay, so we've taken out all the switches. You may have noticed that I have a Akko green fog switch already installed here. I installed that just to test. So, okay, let's see if there's a difference between the RGB. I don't see much difference. Okay, let's get the switches out. Okay, with all the switches removed, you can install these green fog switches. So, based on my initial testing, the green fog switches are slightly heavier than the previous KBD fans roller linear. Make sure my orientation. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to install the top row of switches and then I will test it because it seems a little harder to fit it in. Not too sure if my wires, the pins are oriented correctly. So I'm just going to do a quick test. Okay. So all the keys work. That is great. Okay. And let's test the keyboard before we put back the black on white keycaps. Unfortunately, because the whoa, that is bright. Because the British Racing green keycaps are not here yet, so I have no choice but to use the black on white keycaps for a while longer. Okay, so all the keycaps work. And I don't think you guys gonna want to watch me put back all the keycaps. So maybe a little movie magic is gonna happen. I'll just leave it running. Okay. Ooh, I'm sweating. Okay, I wonder if we can do a movie magic. Okay, and now I'll give you guys a little sound test. So